you don't really realize it until you start seeing the photos and the pictures, and when you're at the shows, you see the people.
For example, here, Steven Tyler of AEROSMITH, rocking the cuff. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. How does that feel when you see an artist not only wearing it, but in this case, on stage, for example? How does that make you feel?
Emotional. As an artist, most artists are emotional. They do things through their art, whether good times or bad. They use their art through therapy.
Yeah.
And then all of my designs are at one point something I may have been going through. And then when it connects with the person that can identify with it, it's really something. I like working with people when I lay out the cuff and they give their input.
You like the input, or do you think
I
they're
do.
bothering you? I like what Ted said, hey, Dennis, just run with it.
Well, what happens is you can't get too far ahead because they have, I want to make them part of it. By making them part of it, by sending them pictures as I build it, whatever it may be, it gives them the opportunity to input their creativity as well as an artist. Because most people that I deal with are some type of artist.
What's the most important or the most memorable experience that you've had around the artwork? If you could, I'm sure you've had.
I mean, they're all,
thousands,
you know,
but
there's, I've been lucky enough to meet many great artists. Shout out to Joel HOEKSTRA. He really embraces my work, as Ted Poley does. It's hard to single out anyone, but Joel wears stuff all the time, is always in a photo shoot, one on each wrist. When I was at M3 a few years ago, they did a close-up of him and his guitar, the Whitesnake purple rhinestone guitar, which is about $7,000. And the close-up showed the guitar and my cuff, and they were both blinging and gleaming, and I think that's when I got the goosebumps and said, wow, this is really cool. You know, you don't realize it until you go on a cruise with thousands of people and you're walking through the crowd and people recognize you.
yeah.
And
Do they call you the cuff guy, or do they know you?
yeah,
Dennis?
they just say rock the cuff.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool feeling. It never gets old. You know, good people come in my life, and there's always going to be the bad ones there too, and the haters, but
They can leave.
we welcome both.
Yeah.
We welcome both because, you know, you have to take the good with the bad.